Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What you're here about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen. Representing from west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate the flag.
Ain't nobody.
Played this phenomenal. Like
The queen.
right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block. Heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Empty barbershop. Beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much stress.
Again and again. Wendy Williams. Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters. Scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it the win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoes of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. Glad to be here. I debated on taking the whole week off, the week before Easter and all, but I said, well, that's what everybody else is going to be doing, so I'll just be here. Anyway, and it's a pleasure. All right, so we have company today. Lisa Ray McCoy is coming in, a.k.a. Lisa Ray from the All of Us show. So she's always a lot of fun to talk to, and so she's going to be our guest during the Hour of Truth. Then Advice Hour is an hour from now. That's where I take your snafus. You can always fax over right now, and I'll address an hour from now. But I bought something, too. I ripped it out of the newspaper. Simplify your life. I liked what they had to say. I brought it. Kill me. We'll talk about Carney Wilson today and 50 Cent and Jadakiss and this pay-per-view thing that I don't believe. We'll talk more about Lil Kim, Sandra Bullock. We'll talk about Jay-Z, R. Kelly, and Ty too. Okay? Okay, good. All right. It is what it is. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
This is a Wendy Williams exclusive.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
I can't function with these headphones anymore. I have 4 different contraptions going on top of my head. I stand about 6'7" today. I got 3.5-inch heel work boots. And then I got my tease and pop up to the highest of poptivity. No, I think I need the ones.
You need earplugs, probably.
Yeah, then I can't hear anything because you're not going to run the drill on me and I'm not going to know about it. I'm not a guest. Damn. All right, I'll just put them like that. I'm not using them when Lisa Ray comes in here.
It looks good.
Anyway, everybody, good afternoon. Hello. I guess in LA I would say just hello. Because by the time they hear the show, it's not afternoon. Hey, everybody at KKBT, The Beat. So, what's going on, everybody? Did you have a nice, relaxing weekend? Well, at least it didn't snow in certain parts of the country, right? Little rain never hurt nobody. Although it did take the winds out of my sails to do all the spring cleaning I was planning on doing yesterday. I was planning on flinging all the doors open, and I had a whole day prepared in mind, including the snacks I was going to eat. I bought the proper chocolate to dip the strawberries in and cool them at the right temperature. I had some chicken livers wrapped in bacon. Yeah, my closet cleaning food. I had all my closet cleaning snacks all ready and a bottle of champagne. And yes, the whole bit. Well, yeah, because our son left for Miami yesterday with his Aunt Wanda, my sister, to stay down there because the kids are on spring break. So her kids, my niece and nephew. So he's gone for the week. So I felt like, oh, gosh, I could put on my skimpiest shorts. Something I would only do around the house. It's just a simple bra because, when you're pulling stuff out of your closet, you got to be try-on ready. So usually that's like bra and panties or shorts and panties or something like that. So I was in bra and panties mode. So, does this still fit? I'm throwing it away. Does this still fit? I'm throwing it away. Give me another sip of my champagne. Where's my chicken liver? You know what I mean? Just had it going on. Was trying to get everything done before Desperate Housewives. You know what? I resigned myself from that show. I'm not checking it out anymore. If what we're going to go through right now is a whole bunch of repeats, then forget it. Who do they think they are? Like, you can't just play with people's emotions like that, especially when we get all emotionally wrapped up. I'm not promising, but in my mind, I tell them they can put that show back there. They're just too much tooling with us. And I'm tired of reading more about them than actually seeing the show. I'm tired of reading about Eva Longoria. I'm tired of reading about, Felicity really stays out of the news. But, I'm just tired of reading about all of them. And then the show is barely on. I can't promise because like a long lost lover, you kick them out and everything. They show up at the door and you hug them and jump in their lap and do them right there on the doormat. That's probably how I'll feel when Desperate Housewives finally comes. Look, here's Kanita. Kanita says, regarding Desperate Housewives, I'm getting a little pissed off at the ABC network because they finally are stringing us along. Excuse me, they were really stringing us along. Here we are last night, finally, with nothing else to do but watch Desperate Housewives, and what happens? They play a damn repeat. I was so pissed I turned the TV to something else. I can't even remember what else it was that I watched. I was disappointed with my channel, VH1. Where were Flav and all them? Where was all that nuttiness? That wasn't on either. Oh, I did what I did. QVC was having a Dominique Bonanza from like 7 to midnight. And I turned over there and I watched. I didn't order, I just watched. It's very soothing. People call up and they talk about what they got, Oh, it's fabulous, they tell the hosts. And then I waited for the 10 o'clock news and I went to bed. And boy, oh boy, was I upset. Did you hear about Michael Jackson, the nuttiness that went on today? So he arrives at the court about a minute late. They pull up. And then by the time he gets inside, it was a total of like 45 minutes delay before they can get the proceedings started. So that was, just another thing to... And I talked to some people over the weekend, and, people who were like on the fence, like Art, like true fans and stuff. And everybody is, yeah... Michael's going down, and their opinions really had nothing to do with Robert Blake getting off. See, my opinion is, I thought Michael was going down, or deserves to go down anyway, but now that they've let Robert Blake off, to me, it's pretty obvious what they're going to try to do with Michael. Michael's going down. I prefer Michael over Prince any day, by the way. That was a question proposed out in the hall. I've always preferred Michael Jackson over Prince. Steve is here, finally back from the court. So, Steve, step to the mic. Coming to the stage. What channel does that show come on? Why do I know that name? Coming to the stage. BET? Okay. Well, coming to the stage, it's Steve, and he's our courtroom reporter for the Lil Kim. So, in wrapping up, because you haven't been here since the verdict was read.
Exactly.
Okay. What was Kim's reaction?
Kim's reaction, she said...
Talk up.
Okay. She's dealt with a lot of adversity in her life. And she's going to get through this along with family and friends.
Okay.
But we'll see come June 24th when sentencing if she can still get through it.
Yeah.
See what the judge gives her. So.
What was Miss Ruby's reaction, her mother?
I wasn't there, but I read that she collapsed in the seat.
Yeah, I didn't read that. Wow.
People crying in the benches.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we need from you pertaining to that?
Just my opinion, 1 to 2 years. That's my prediction of what she'll get. That's what I think.
Wow. Did you think she'd go to court when this first started?
What do you mean?
I mean jail. I'm sorry.
Oh, not I don't know what I thought, but now that I've been there and I'm seeing what's going on
Yeah.
in court, like I really think so.
Wow.
1 to 2 years. So.
So now you'll be there for June 24th, right?
I'll be there, yes.
Okay, excellent,
I
excellent.
gotta see what happens.
Thank you, Steve. That's Steve from the Intern Corner, and he was at the Lil Kim trial virtually he was there probably like 80% of the time, which is all we can ask is, if you were there once, that's one more time than the rest of us, Steve. So thank you very much. And, I was sorry to hear about Bobby Short passing. He did live a long, full life, though, 81, Bobby Short. I remember he did the theme song first of all, he'd been playing at one of the hotels here in New York for like over 30 years. And he was just a good-looking little dapper man. And if you'll turn the music bed out, I'll do my own tribute to Bobby Short. You're the tops, you're the upper stratus. Da 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 da. Hold on. Da 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 da. 'Cause Gloria Vanderbilt bottoms are the tops. Am I the only one who remembered he sang the theme song for Gloria Vanderbilt jeans? Something that I loved back in the 80s with the little swan at the fifth pocket and the Gloria Vanderbilt writing in the back. And he sang the theme song as Gloria for the commercial. That is my most familiar meeting with Bobby Short. The food is here, you said?
Yeah.
I hope it's not going to be more than $10 because that's about all I have. No, I have $20. Oh, here. Thanks. Anyway, everybody, I was sorry to hear about that. And did you guys hear about our friend Mariah Carey? Well, so... Remember, she left here to fly to London and Paris and whatnot. She was going to start her promotion tour over there. Well, true to the fabulous style of Mariah, she demanded a candle-lit red carpet for her walk from the limousine to her London hotel. Well, her flight didn't get in until about 2:15 in the morning. And I got to tell you something from my personal experience. Mariah is big on lighting. Like if she could have, she would have retooled all the lights in here for her interview. Except I'm big on lighting too, so it's already done. Please, I don't walk into no fluorescent lights. Don't put any direct lighting on me. Glowy, glowy, glowy. Oh, glow, glow, glow. That's why when you go to restaurants, it's important that you get the right seat when you're having that date or whatever you're doing. Got to get the right seat with the right glow. The wrong lighting, it'll just undo all the work that you've tried to do it up in the mirror before the date. Anyway, so she wanted the red carpet. So they say that they showed up at the hotel at 2 o'clock in the morning to ensure that everything was okay. And they were horrified to find that the red carpet was not even out. After her aides explained to the hotel staff that, look, Mariah is on her way, and she always is heralded by a red carpet lined with white candles. I didn't know this. I love it, though. I love it. Go, Mimi. Anyway, although you haven't been out in 2 years, you really can't herald much. You're still trying to build yourself back up, Mariah. Maybe just the red carpet, but not the white candles. That lighting is important. Just tell her to turn out all the lights so you can just walk in. Some sunglasses. The staff was taken aback a minute by the demands, but they concealed it well. The hotel operator said, it's not unheard of for us to rush out with a red carpet for our guests. We're used to dealing with high-profile guests, and everyone has their own requirements. Her entourage booked 15 rooms in the hotel, costing about $3,800 each per night for a 3-night stay. So please, they should have given her a platinum carpet as opposed to a plain red carpet for that kind of money. The DV demands it, and she got it. So what else is going on? Pat O'Brien from that new show, what's it called? The Insider. He checked into rehab. His nose is kind of red, like he's always drinking something. Or up to something. Well, he checked in. It was announced yesterday that it is voluntary rehab. That means somebody was about to pull his card and come to the press, so he volunteered himself. Here's his quote, though. I've had a problem with alcohol, and I've decided to take action by checking myself into an intensive recovery program. Overcoming this problem is a top priority in my life. I'm excited to return to work as soon as I possibly can. So the Insider just launched in September, and the co-host Laura Spencer is going to be filling in for Pat until he returns. Well, who's going to fill in for her? Does that mean Ananda comes off the street and gets behind the desk? How does that work? Anyway, everybody, we're here. I'm glad. Keep it where you got it. Thank you.
It's Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job, put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Do you have a favorite Easter tradition, like eating the chocolate bunny ears first, decorating eggs with your family, or going on an Easter egg hunt? If you love them all, it's time to get hopping, because Easter's almost here. A quick trip to your local Walgreens will put you on the bunny trail. They have all your favorite Easter treats. You'll find eggs, egg coloring kits, even the vinegar that you need to decorate the eggs. Sometimes your Easter eggs look so good, you don't want to hide them, so hide the chocolate eggs. Or better yet, fill colorful plastic eggs with jelly beans instead. With Walgreens' wide selection of Easter candy, you can't go wrong. They even have all the other goodies to make this year's Easter baskets extra special. Get it? Wah, wah. They've got the colored grass, they've got the toys and the stuffed animals. They've even got Hallmark cards for Easter, starting at 99 cents. And all Walgreens stores are open on Easter. With over 4,700 stores, you'll find a Walgreens just around the corner. And so many are open 24 hours. They're so close and convenient. Why go anywhere else? Maybe you can't get away, but your hair can look like you did if you escape to the JCPenney salon for a little sun-kissed color. Let them create a fresh new look for you with highlights, lowlights, or a brand new hue. Their expert colorists have over 7,000 hours of training with the pros like Matrix, Paul Mitchell, and Redken. And at JCPenney Salon, you don't pay a lot to get a lot. So why wait? Call 1-800-542-5565 for the JCPenney Salon nearest you. JCPenney Salon. Hey, everybody. What's going on? I'll tell you what, the Daily News owes some people some money. I'm down with the people. I mean, oh well, take the L. One typo, look how much money it's costing them. I don't blame those people. Strike, strike, strike. No Roger, no rerun, no rent. Strike, strike, strike. And I love the Daily News, but I love to see the fighting of the newspapers. Get them, Post, get them, Post, get them, Post. News, don't let them get you too much. I'd like to read David Hinckley. I like the gossip in both, though. But, yeah, oh, well, I can't even believe they're making a big deal over this. Yes, it was a typo, and it's cost you some money. Oh, well. I'm hosting the WBLS live broadcast on Friday night. It's the place to be in Westchester. The club is called Lounge 42, and it's called Hard Bottom Fridays, and it's for the grown and sexy. It's in Westchester. What?
And they're giving away.
Oh, yeah. We're giving away a pair of free diamond earrings. WBLS is providing the earrings. I'm not exactly how they're going to be given away. But ladies, I'll give you a heads up. Free diamond earrings to the sexiest woman in the club. I don't know who's going to decide that. I'm staying out of that one. Doors open up at 11 o'clock. The club is staying open until 4 a.m. Lounge 42. And let me get you the actual address. This is going to be fun on Friday night. The BLS Live broadcast is at 42 West Broad Street in the Fleetwood section of Mount Vernon. First, huh? This says 42. Yeah, maybe there's a typo. I don't know. Just drive along West Broad Street and look for the WBLS Hummer. And then you'll know. I don't know whether it's 420 or 42. But West Broadway, Broad Street, in the Fleetwood section of Mount Vernon. It's Lounge 42 Friday night. And the first 150 ladies are in there free. 23 and older to party for the women. And 25 and older to party for the guys. And so I'll see you guys at Lounge 42 in Mount Vernon on Friday night. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so my work is done here. We can keep it moving. All right, it's the Wendy Williams Experience, everyone. And coming up next hour is Advice Hour. We can turn the heat up in the room. It's freezing in here. Will Smith said that 50 Cent is untalented. Yeah, well, Here's what it says. It says, Will Smith has hit out on rap sensation 50 Cent, dubbing him untalented. The rapper actor claims he tried to listen to hip hop star's new LP, The Massacre, but turned it off after just one song. And here's Will's quote. I gave in after one track. Is it me, or is this guy really without talent? Talking real tough, aren't you, Fresh Prince?
Don't sleep on Will. He's tough. Don't sleep on Will Smith. He tough. Stories about him back in the day. He gangster. I ain't saying nothing.
He got the whole Velvet Mafia in his corner.
Oh.
All right.
Leave us alone.
And then, how y'all doing? In the meantime, the legal experts are talking about Lil Kim, and I've just got pain searing through my stomach and around my back. Just thinking about it. Well, they say that she'll be sentenced 5 to 7 years in prison after being convicted of perjury. The legal experts are now predicting. Who knows who these legal experts are? I'm saying that's too much time. But then again, she might be paying for OJ getting off. And Biggie and Pac's murder is not being found. And 50 being shot 9 times, but, you know, and there to brag about it and still on the loose to do more damage to other people. And Game, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, she's got like the weight of all black people who've gotten away with crap in popular culture right now, resting on her back, it seems like. They go on to say that a first-time offender has, but the hip-hop beauty, a first-time offender, has dodged even longer term behind bars after being acquitted of the obstruction of justice charge, which is, I guess, the biggest charge. The jury decided that despite lying to investigators, yada, 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 so on and so forth, the amount of time Lil Kim will serve is undecided, but it will be decided on June 24th. But criminal defense lawyer Gerald Shargel, who has represented a string of high-profile defendants, including John Gotti, rubbishes speculation that she will be handed the maximum sentence of 20 years. He goes on to say, the judge is free to consider any other information about the offense and about Lil Kim. He's free to look at any additional factors and impose a non-guideline sentence. It always depends in large part on the judge. She'll get a prison sentence, but nothing like 20 years, he goes on to say. He says she'll get a 5 to 7 year stretch. Well, crap. Even that's, you know.
A day is too much.
Well, a day is too much. 5 to 7 years. You should probably get your implants replaced now. Because, you know, you've had them now, Kim, for 3 years. Now, you know what the doctors tell us when we get them. They're like tires. Even when they don't pop and send us careening to the other side of the highway with worn treads. We must get them replaced every 8 to 10 years. Now, just keep that in mind. So you might want to go in. And I don't know what's up with your lips. I don't know what fiber you have in them. But depending on that fiber, they might have to get... No, really. No, I'm speaking seriously. You laugh, you joke. But if they're not replaced, then they very well might start to leak on their own. You know, they tell you 8 to 10 years. They tell you that just like the treads on your tire. You know how, like, inexplicably, your tire will just pop? It's because you've worn your tire down. No, you didn't need a damn nail. You needed new tires. So, just, you know, the implants are something to consider on June 25th. I don't think she's going to get 5 to 7 years. You'll be okay, Kim. That'll be the first stop when you get out, though. I got a blind item for you, but I've already figured it out. But do you want me to tell you it anyway? Okay. Taryn gave me the right response. She put her elbow down and leaned on it with her. She got her hand in her hand. Oh, hell. Yeah. All right, wait, hold on. Where's my blind item? I got to figure it out. Sources say a popular R&B singer is pregnant and that her record company is trying to keep it under wraps now. Said singer was rumored to be pregnant years ago, and there was even speculation that an ex-boyfriend's child was hers. Nonetheless, her record company is soliciting tracks for her upcoming album in hopes that as soon as she gives birth, she can get back in the studio and finalize her 4th album. Monica.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Who did you think it was, Taryn? Child. Jamie.
I don't know. I didn't.
Monica. I'll read it again. Sources say this popular R&B singer is pregnant and her record company is trying to keep it under wraps for now. Said singer was rumored to be pregnant years ago, and there was even speculation that the ex-boyfriend's child was really hers. Nonetheless, her record company is soliciting tracks for her upcoming album with hopes that as soon as she gives birth, she can get back in the studio to finalize her 4th album. That would be Monica. And I already said that Monica's pregnant on the show. I said that like a couple of weeks ago. So it's not so blind. It's out there. It's no longer under wraps. You're right. We did think that, all those babies that have been popping up were hers. But alas, she's finally going to have her own. And good luck, Monica. Good luck, Monica Arnold. Hopefully we'll remember you on the other side. I'm just saying. You all don't buy Monica's CDs like you all say you do. Like there'll be one song from the CD that'll get like a lot of radio airplay, then nothing after that. I hate to say Monica and Brandy in the same sentence, but you know what? Brandy's fallen off the face of the earth. So Monica, have that baby, and you're still in your 20s. Hopefully you have good snapback. Well, she's so thin to begin with. She'll have good snapback. She'll get back in the studio and start performing. Although Monica is prone, in my opinion, after meeting her, she is prone to get so attached to being a mother that she'll forsake all of this, even when she realizes the money has run out. She's such a simple girl, and I mean that in the best way. She's such a simple girl. Her babies, her religion, her love. Her baby shower's in Atlanta on April 16th. Just as fast as I was telling the story, the line just rang behind, and Art just took this message from me. Great. She's having a baby shower in Atlanta on April 16th. Well, congratulations to Monica. Here. Ray J, everybody, is on a promotional tour for 17 magazine. They're trying to get him ready to take, I guess, AJ Calloway's spot. AJ, after much deliberation over the weekend, I give you 1 season. I'm going to support you throughout, but I give you 1 season. Yeah. So while you're not going to be at BET anymore, when you get that show, try to stack as much paper as you possibly can and build those Hollywood friends that I know that you're so good at doing. Keep it here, everybody. Advice Hour's coming up next. I'm going to the phone.
Wendy, man.
Now, my question is about the Kegel. Why is it every time I try to do them, I have an orgasm? Is that normal?
I don't know, but it must be pleasurable. The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice Hour.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm.